So you come down here into the hippest place in King Street. Well, Daddy-O, I hope you know you stepped into a very hip joint. Try to talk to me about how you drink your drink your mochaccino lattes, but none of that impresses me, Daddy-O. I got a song to sing about that kind of thing. Come here with your dusty banjo and think you can shake up the place with your hip music? Well, here's my story about a character like you, Daddy-O. You always pissed me off. You always made me frown. You never picked me up when I was feeling down. You always so rude. Always eating my food. Saying you're in a ramshackle. I'm sorry, but I don't care like that. Reading letters every day. Well, what was I supposed to say? I always rang you up. I always tried to smile. I asked, what's up? Hey, it's been a while. I never ran away. Always stayed to face the day. No one else will ever see the kind of guy you made. Hold no regrets, you just need time to mend a broken heart. Well, that's too bad. I'll blow the dust off your banjo when you step up to the stage and start playing your song. A couple of cats step up from the front with a big boot and start driving around, but you don't like it. And you say, hey man, this is a song about heartache and heartbreak and all the sad kind of things you like to cry about when you're alone, when you get home and listening to the sad songs in your phone by Ben Folds 5. They say, man, I didn't come here for this, Daddy-O. I came here to groove and be hip. Man, you're the biggest square I've ever seen in this place. So you're trying to redeem yourself by saying, we always sat around. We always did jack all. We never really found our way to the mall, by which I think you mean Moringa Mall. Maybe you mean the one at Chatswood, or maybe even the one at Macquarie Center. I got an ice skating rink, but what is this, 1994? No one goes ice skating anymore. You were bad, and I was mad. I wish I hadn't hit my hand. I just can't help it, because when I step up to the mic and say, welcoming this new band, they're totally emo, Daddy-O. What is this, 2005? No one cares about emo anymore. Get with the times. So, then the hip mamas come twisting and dancing out in their mini skirts and their tall boots. And you come out there with your long black hair and your makeup around your eyes and say, you have died, but I ain't cried. It seems to me you've been so wronged. And I'm standing in the background saying, damn it, Daddy-O. Way to bring the mood down. We came here to get crazy, and you're talking about slitting your wrists? Well, that's what you get when you invite emo scenesters into your Chatswood club. The guy who looks like a cross between Brian Johnson and Gene Simmons looks over to me and says, what the hell are you bringing these crazy kids into this place for? This is a respectable place. And I said, I didn't know they were about to do that. I thought they played music with the A chords, the B chords, the C minor chords, maybe an A flat. But maybe there was some sort of pentatonic scales involved somewhere. He shakes his head and said, you're not getting any more creme de menthe, Daddy-O. And I said, I like my creme de menthe on the rocks. Anyhow, so these these emo singers are standing there swinging from side to side like a grandfather clock. And I mean, if I was the kind of guy who would cry into his scotch and creme de menthe. But the guy said I couldn't have any more creme de menthe, so it was just scotch. The guy crying into his scotch. And I go up to Spike and I say, what do you think of this band, Daddy-O? And he says, who are you? I say, you don't know me. I've seen you every night for the last 14 years. And he says, oh, it's nice to meet you. My name's Jack. I say, your name's not Jack, it's Spike. He says, who's Spike? I said, Jack is Spike. He says, who spiked my drink? I said, no, you're Jack. Jack spiked my drink? No. Jack is Spike. It's the same person. After about 25 minutes of having this conversation with Spike, I let him go back to his pint of Tooey's New. I walk up to the bar and say to Cleo, I'll have a scotch and creme de menthe. But she says, sorry, baby. Only scotch for you. Brian Simmons says you're not allowed any more creme de menthe. I said, damn it! I didn't know I told you this. She said, sorry, baby. That's the way it is now. So I get my straight scotch and I sit down. And I just think to myself, this emo band is making the place fill up, but they got no soul. Barry Humphries would have been a better choice. At least he could have dressed up like a woman. Dame Edna. Dame Edna was considered a woman. It's 2020 after all. Everything is up for grabs. So, this long-haired layabout is saying, chicken for about 20 minutes, and I said, goodness gracious me, man. They can't sing songs about chicken tender burgers. The salty tenders are the next act. Oh. So these cats finish their set. All the girls jumping around, clicking their fingers and banging their heads and flicking their hair. And I'm saying, I resign. I'm no longer the head of the Chatsworth Club. Culture Club, Culture Committee. Brian says, out of here. Lemon, lime, and bitters.